Hey YouTubers, Roland Martin here for another exciting YouTube adventure. About a little over a year ago, I made a YouTube film, it was real successful, called I Can Launch Anywhere. And I took this little 1542 car topper and I had it upside down in my truck, and I had all the stuff off of it, and I had a bunch of boards that I'd push it in and out with, and it was heavy, and I was out of breath, and everybody commented and said, hey, Roland, this is too much work for you. It's hundreds of pounds, you're lifting it back and forth. Well, since then, I've completely redone the system. First of all, I've come up with this beautiful rack. This rack holds this boat just ready to go. It's just all ready to go. And secondly, I now have the assistance of the strongest kid on the block. The strongest kid on the block is nothing other than this 2,500 pound winch. It only weighs 17 pounds. It's real lightweight, it runs off a battery, just like the trolling motor, like the front trolling motor. And it has a Spectra cable. It's 7,000 pound Spectra cable. That's the same braid as, say, on a reel. It's just much bigger and much heavier, and it's 7,000 pounds heavy. Okay, I got it on the rack. I have it upright, the standard way. I have my deck set up. I have my depth finder in the front. I have my front trolling motor, a foot control trolling motor, not a hand control. In the back, I have a brand new system. I have that front trolling motor I have now as a rear pushing trolling motor in case I need the extra speed or power. And for the back, I also have, hey, my power pole deal. Look at this. Power pole is so cool. Yes, sir, I can come up and down with my power pole. And that's so cool because the power pole, look at this. I want to show you this power pole. This power pole is cool, so cool. It has a battery. It is battery operated. And I'm going to have to take all this stuff off to get it in the boat because it's going to be in the way. But that is a big battery, and it runs the power pole, okay? I'm going to take the trolling motor off. I'm going to go launch this boat. I'm going to show you how easy it is. I'm going to put it in the truck, show you how much easier it is now to put in the truck. Before I was out of breath, everybody was saying, hey, you better go see your cardiologist. You're about ready to have a heart attack. I was lifting this heavy thing around. It was too much. It was too much power and effort. So now I have the benefit of that winch. And with that winch, I can do some damage with that winch. Now, let me just show you this winch and how it works. Okay, what I've done is I've attached an eye bolt way back up in the front of the car, and I have this cable running to the eye bolt. Okay, it runs all the way to the winch. It's a simple little buckle. Okay, now I take it's a remote control. Look at this, it's really cool. I push down on this thing for a second, and the light comes on. I want to go retract. Okay. Watch what happens. I'm going to put these up here like this. Like that. Oop. No. I'll put this one right here. There. Put this one right here. Now watch this. Just simply hit retract. Super deal, super easy. Hey, there's no strain to this. We're gonna make sure it's got it in right. Hey, is that silver? I'm ready to go fishing. Now, it's tied in, and for the sake of this film, I don't have to, I'd put another rope on it. I'd have another big rope that I tied in. But actually, with this 7,000 pound cable holding it in now, it's in solid in there, fine, perfect. So now, let me just show you what I do now. I'm gonna hook it to this thing here, cover around here, hook it through my deal. Okay, let me tighten up my rope. Okay, tighten this up. I'm ready to go fishing. Now I'm gonna put a red little flag on the end. Where's my red flag? I don't have a real good red flag, kind of a red flag, but it's a red flag. So I'm going to tie it on there, and I need to get a better red flag. But that's what you get when you go to Home Depot and buy lumber. You get this little red flag. This is what they give you. So I guess it's legal, because I got it at the lumber yard when I was hauling lumber. So now I'm ready to go. Okay, let's go fishing. Well, here we are, folks, in a beautiful little canal right here in Golden Gate. And believe it or not, there's bass here. But I'm here to demonstrate the ease of launching this boat. I'm going to show you how it's done. I got the two boards down on the tailgate. I have my my little cable hooked to a pulley up front. And now I'm just going to kind of tighten this up a little bit and see what happens. I think it should slide right out pretty easy. And we will try to come out with it. Just see what happens. Okay. Ready to go. Hey, not a bad deal. A few little improvements, but I'm about there. But the point is, with that winch, I can now slide the boat easily into the water. Everything's gonna be fine. I'll put it back on the trailer the same way as I did. Anyway, we got it worked out. Okay, folks, I've been showing you that 1542, that small car topper that I have all tricked out for the Florida Everglades. But here's my next biggest boat. It's also very much of a favorite for me. I have this one on a trailer, and I can use it at a launch ramp like we're at today, but I can also almost launch it without even a launch ramp, just kind of off the bank because it's a small boat. This is my tricked out Heritage Tracker 16-foot or 17-foot boat. This is the $10,000 deal I've been bragging about. I've done some upgrades since the last time I talked about it. Of course, I got the good 45-pound thrust trolling motor. I have a bigger and better depth finder up front. Okay, that's one good thing. Now, let's go to the back of the boat because there's some really neat things back here. There's a couple things back here. For example, I have that new micro power pole, and the micro has a battery-operated micro. Watch, it goes down just as slick as can be. Comes up, just as slick as can be. That's one big deal. Now look at another thing. Back here I have my cavitation plate for getting off in shallow water operation. This is the 40 horsepower motor, and I have a special propeller, stainless steel propeller that can really rock and roll. So that's just a couple things that I've done to make it even a better boat. But I still, for just small waters, you can't beat these trackers. Either in the 1542 that's a car topper, or in this case, my bigger Bass Tracker Heritage. My two favorite boats of all time because I do so much fishing in these small waters here in Florida. Hey folks, I hope you've enjoyed this video. You know, we post a couple times a week, usually on Wednesday about 6 o'clock, and we post again on Sunday about 6 o'clock. And I do a little Friday update. It's kind of cool, just talk about the week and what's going on. Hey, you guys are subscribing so well. I want to thank you very, very much. It's such a treat to have you people watch. And I also read your comments. All your comments I read. I answer a lot of them. So keep the comments coming. Gives me a lot of good ideas of what to do. I'm an old school teacher at heart. I love doing these videos. We'll see you again soon.